Jay Rooter here, and it's been brought to my attention by a viewer, Cars Picks, that in the last update, whenever that was, I'm not sure because I just started back playing again, that there had been a change to the rev limiter. So if you've been trying to use my transmission techniques to how to gear it, one part doesn't work very well because you have to rev out the car to figure out what your uh, rev limiter is hitting at. Well, now all the cars hit about this 20, 50 to 100 foot-pounds of torque, and that doesn't really work too well when trying to redo your gears. So I was thinking to myself, how do I figure it out so I can make it easy to figure out where your rev limit is so you can do the formula that I had produced in my advanced tuning guide. So what I figured out was that once you got your first gear good to go and you figured out your torque, what your highest torque is, either you looked in the garage or you did it by just taking off in the high gear that we have it in right now, I decided that the best way to do it would be to take second gear and move it up to about halfway in between first and the last gear. And then once in that gear, you're going to watch the pounds-foot torque. Can't even talk. But you're going to watch your torque before it hits the rev limiter, and that will be the number that you use. You might have to wait till you're on a straightaway because driving through corners like this is not the easiest thing to do. But once you find yourself a nice little straightaway like we're about to have after this nice corner here, we're just going to be looking at your torque and see where it gets to before it just drops completely. Now you see right there, if you're watching the torque, it just drops like instantly from that point. So it looked like it was about 460 or so. Kind of changed it a little bit. See, it's about 450 right there. So I think it's about the same as it always been. But yeah, this is the technique that I'm producing, so it can help out those who are having trouble with my formula or those who haven't noticed that the rev limiter has changed. This is a good way to figure out where your actual rev limit is at before it tax out at that 20. So it looks like it's about 450. So that would be what you'd use for my formula. Just a quick little video, little PSA. I'll show you what it used to look like and what it looks like now. This has been Jay Rooter. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.